seems that way.
I watch too much shit on YouTube. I get too many fucking follows. Gotta find YouTube. It's on here somewhere. It's waking that down. You have 10 subscribers, Jeff.
I know, man. I'm a hit.
Pretty impressive. I don't think I have any, but you have 10. Live now. Play the Spire. Got it.
Cool. So there's 3 different characters. This one's kind of like a warrior kind of character. This one's kind of an assassin kind of character, and this one's kind of a mage kind of character. I like the mage guy. He uses these
Sorry.
orb things.
I had to mute myself because I could hear myself and listen to.
Gotcha. So there's different paths you can take, and it's always random. These are elites. They're kind of harder fights, and they give you these things called relics, which give you permanent abilities. So getting to those and killing those are a good idea. But they're also hard.
But every path has those.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily. Sometimes you can get a path that doesn't. Like that one, it looks like we could avoid it all the way. Yeah. There is a path here that'll let us avoid it, but I'd rather fight him and get what he got.
So, which one is relics?
These guys.
You're over. I can't. You're scrolling over stuff like the horn guys.
Yeah, those guys.
Well, every path has a horned guy on it.
No, see, look, you could go up here, and then go around that guy here, and then come up here, and make it all the way to the top without ever hitting one of those.
That's gay.
It's not always like that, though. Sometimes you have to hit like 3 of them to make it through. Like, I'm going to take this path because it makes me go through 2 of them. Alright, so you got strikes that do 6 damage, you got defends that do 5 block, and then you got this, which evokes your next orb 2 times. So these are my orbs. It's like special to my class. And they do something at the end of every turn, and also if they're used by evoking them, they do a separate ability or a separate amount of damage. And that's just for this kind of orb. There's other kinds of orbs too, and I'll explain them as we get to them. But the primary one is the lightning one. So you use your cards to attack creatures. You can tell what the creature's intent is for this next turn by hovering over the little thing on their head. He's going to put a negative effect on me, but I don't really care. That's all I'm going to do. Oh, and you get 3 points to spend per turn unless you have relics that give you more points, which there are some of. So he's not doing any physical damage to me, so I don't have to play these blocks. I can just keep attacking him. I played another card, Zap, which channels 1 lightning, which gave me another lightning orb here. So now at the end of the turn, I'll be doing 6 damage. Bam, bam. There we go. So at the end of the fight, you get your spoils, which is always some gold, maybe a potion. And then you always get to pick a card to add to your deck. And you don't have to pick a card. You can skip because just like in every card game, you know, thinning your deck out is always a good thing. I'm going to pick this.
So it's like a card builder and a.
Roguelike. All in one.
It's like a virtual card builder,
Yeah.
a virtual deck.
Deck builder, yeah.
Yeah, something. What happens when you run out of cards, though?
It just shuffles back.
Oh, it does.
Just like a deck builder. Yeah.
Just want to make sure that was the same.
So I'm going to take Sunder here because 24 damage is a lot of damage, and a lot of times you'll have a smaller creature on the board that you can kill, and it's just a free kill, so there's no reason not to. Not auto shield's pretty good. 11 block is a lot of block. And evoking's alright, but I prefer just to let my shit evoke as I keep spawning them. Yeah, whenever you use a... Let's say I have 3 spots here.
Mm-hmm.
If I play another one, they all shift over one, and this one evokes. Ooh, a relic. Alright, so at the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies, and then it tells you what vulnerable does underneath it. So that's pretty good. A lot of times you'll find that the first turn for most enemies, they're not attacking. This guy obviously is not the case, but see, now I can just kill him outright with that card I just got. Leap is a really good block card, so I'll probably pick that, although Barrage is pretty good too, especially if you upgrade it. And you can upgrade all your cards by at these campfires. You can upgrade cards. I'm going to take Leap. I'm going to take the gold. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll try to hover over the cards a little more.
I mean, it all makes sense to me. I just like this. Figuring out what every card does is damage. I got take time,
Yeah.
and you only get 3 unless you have a relic, right?
What's that?
You only have three points to spend unless you have relic, right?
Right. You almost always get a relic that gives you an extra point at the end of each dungeon or each page of the thing. Like, we're gonna have to fight this bad guy at the top at some point, and he'll probably drop a relic that gives us more.
What was dual cast?
It evokes the next orb twice, so it would do 16 damage, or 8 damage once, and then another 8 damage, not necessarily on the same target. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to evoke there, and then I'm going to play Zap to put another ball in there to replace it. And I played Leap earlier, so I've got 9 block, which is enough for the 8 damage that's coming in. These guys are cursing me by adding these stupid cards to the deck. After they're drawn, they fizzle away, but they take up a lot of space.
I see that.
just so satisfying to sunder. So this is a relic. It's going to give me the choice of 4 cards whenever I go to pick cards instead of 3, which is pretty good. It'll happen on the next one. What's our deck looking like? Probably going to go for the auto shields here. I don't really care for Steam Barrier that much. Although 6 block for 0 is pretty good. Even 5 and then 4. I like the auto shield. So I'm kind of on a lightning kick here. Probably gonna pick up the ball lightning here. Although go for the eyes is really, really good. I might go for the eyes instead. I think I will. Alright, we're gonna get a relic. Ooh, that's pretty good. This guy's tough. You could really only play attacks against him. He's got this ability where anytime you play a skill, he gains 2 strength. And I have nothing but skills in my hand right now, and I don't feel like taking more than 6 damage, so... I'm gonna drink this potion, which gives me thorns, which will return some of the damage that he does to me. And I'm gonna auto shield, so that'll block the extra damage past turn.
How do you get potions again? Like, how do you get that potion?
It's one of the rewards you get for killing things.
So it's just a reward. Like, you can't get a card for a potion. It's just a get.
Right, right.
There, you're low as hell.
Yeah, I know I am. Low enough that he's going to be able to kill me if I don't block. That's pretty good. I love this card. Right here.
What, after a fight, do you heal back up? Do you have to, like, heal yourself up?
You have to heal yourself up at rest areas. So the next fight I'll only have 7 health.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. That's pretty good.
Give me a second. I gotta figure out what my drug wife's doing.
Alright.
How the hell are you gonna survive this?
How's he gonna get out of this one? Ba-ba-da-ba.
Ooh. Guess lobster is not meant to be eaten.
No, it gets real rubbery.
Uh-huh. Still not bad. So what do you do now?
Sending a text message.
Hmm?
Sending a text message. That is done. Proceed. Alright, so that was the end of the map. Goes to the next map. And you do heal to full when you switch maps. So I just beat the boss that last one.
Is there unlimited maps, or is it like only a certain amount of maps you can play?
There are 3 maps right now, and they get harder the further you go.
So, where's the replayability factor at?
Every single map is different. Like, no 2 paths are the same. It's roguelike, so it's all procedurally generated.
So you may be playing the same guys, or fighting the same guys, just in different areas.
No, there's different guys in different areas. Like, we'll see new, harder creatures now. And there will be more than 3 floors eventually. There's also this thing called the Ascension, which I don't know why I'm not doing right now. I thought I had it turned on, but I'm on Ascension level 2. Every time you defeat all 3 maps, you go up a level. And it gets harder and harder progressively up to 32 levels. Trying to find an easy path here, which I think just going straight up the right side looks pretty easy.
Thought you won the challenge.
Well, I would like to beat the bosses. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm going to pick up this double energy and use it with that X card.
You mean that's your hope?
Right. I can have dreams, Derek.
Well, I know how I know how card games work, right?
And
You hope it works like this.
Yeah.
You may not always go that way.
So intangible makes it so all damage you take in that turn is only 1. Exhaust means it leaves your hand, or it leaves your deck permanently once you play it. And ethereal means that if it's in your hand at the end of your turn, it exhausts. And it disappears. So it's like, if you draw it, you have to play it. I'm definitely going to refuse this, because I don't have a deck built around, like, restoring health or anything like that. So I'm probably going to buy this relic. Well, maybe not. Self-repair is pretty good. That's a really good price on a white noise. I'm going to buy these two.
Can you ever increase your max HP?
Yes, there are ways to do that. So that's 12 damage pretty much guaranteed, which is pretty good.
What's a burn?
A burn?
You know
It's a
what I'm saying?
card. Yeah, it's a card that deals 2 damage to you. If it's in your hand at the end of the turn, and it just keeps getting shuffled back into your deck. It's only for that one combat, but I mean, if you're playing that card every turn, it can really add up. Alright, we need to play as much as possible here. So there we go. So this guy casts something on you that makes all of your cards cost different amounts than they normally would. It's like normally that would cost 1, but it's not this time. And normally that would cost 1, but it doesn't.
I live with some crazy ass women.
What's that?
So I live with some crazy ass women.
Yeah, dude. Since I didn't pick that ball lightning up earlier, I'll probably pick it up now. It's a decent way to deal damage. Am I gonna wuss out?
That was out. Go real hard.
Oh, I'm going real hard.
What's going on? Why are you stopped? You there?
Yeah, sorry, I'm texting with the shopper who's doing my grocery shopping right now. I know, right?
You know how strange that sounds?
I know.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay, you're gonna give me a minute. I'm gonna go here and yell at people. Tell them to turn this shit off because I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
So, I will be back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. So we're starting to see upgraded cards now, which are just better versions of the other cards.
Are those ones in green?
Yeah. Probably good to pick this up. Vulnerable, as you can see, makes it so people take extra damage during that turn. And this applies it twice, so it works for 2 turns. So it's pretty good for attacking.
Yeah. It's all about card advantage, though. Gotta get that card advantage.
That's right. Well then, that was easy. All these kind of suck, so I'm going to skip it. I guess Turbo's alright.
What's the 2 square blue thing?
That's the energy used to cast stuff.
So you gain 2 and you add a void in your discard pile?
Yeah.
So basically it allows for you to have a really good turn 1 turn, and then it fucks you on other turns.
Right. But that 1 turn could be the turn, you know? And you don't have to play it.
Right.
I'm going for it.
I was just out loud thinking.
This is a really, really good relic.
Whenever you add a card to your add a skill card, you upgrade it.
Yep. It's pretty fucking good.
Seems pretty decent.
Let's remove a card. Strike. It's a good price.
So it costs gold to remove cards?
Yeah.
And would you remove a strike?
Yeah, strike. Just a basic strike card. That was the wrong order to do that in. But, oh well. Whatever. I'm not taking any damage, so it doesn't matter. Ouch.
Ooh.
This upgraded charge battery is looking pretty spicy.
Yeah, I can see that. 10 block and extra energy next turn.
Yep, pretty solid.
So you use your gold to buy other shit, like removable cards and whatnot.
Yeah.
I say it's pretty well thought out deck builder.
It's a lot of fun, man. I really dig it. I might die here.
I don't know why they not make this mobile friendly. It seems like the way to go with it.
They will be. It will be on mobile too.
Like it's a perfect mobile kind of game.
Yeah.
That's probably where I would have started with. Probably would have went mobile first and then ported to PC.
Yeah, but when you think about it, building it for PC first and using like early access, like that's a lot of capital that you can use just to make a phone game, you know?
Yeah, I just like. I mean, I think. I probably expect too much of my games. I mean, the backgrounds look cool, but like the character you're playing looks kind of like weird. And the little ghost lady over there on the side doesn't look too threatening. You got any other viewers besides me?
I don't know how to tell.
I see one watching now.
Probably just you then, huh?
I guess. I can't tell either. I don't really know. So is this like a deck builder? Like when you use that card, it goes, you discard power and you can't get it back till you reshuffle?
Yeah.
So the hologram could be really good.
Yeah. We're going into this next fight with 38 health. And it's a tough one.
$420 health? Holy shit.
Yeah. course, I get no attacks on the turn that he's not attacking. It sucks.
What happens if you lose?
You have to start all over again.
Wait, I'm confused. You have one left. Why would you not use that leap?
Why wouldn't I what?
I don't know. I guess I can't see what leap does. But you had one energy left, and you had one leap in your hand.
Right, you gained 9 block, but he wasn't attacking last turn. So there was nothing to block anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you only use your defend cards when he has the red sword above his head.
Right.
Okay, got it. Alright. I thought the block went in to just like it stayed there until you got hit.
No, unfortunately. It goes away at the end of each turn. Oh, and this is where I die. Two health.
Still alive.
Yep. He's gonna hit me for 19 damage 3 times. We tried our darndest.
Alright, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta go to bed.
Alright, man.
Have a good one, sir.
You too, man.